Hello, everyone. How are you all doing today? Oh, I'm streaming this time because I want to, you know, be doing something different once in a while. Not the usual live videos like the normal hours, like my time. So right now is 11 p.m. So we are heading towards 12 midnight. So I said, let me just come here. Maybe there are gonna be some people here who are gonna benefit from what I'm going to share here live. So if see you are out there, and yeah, you're welcome. We're just gonna be looking at different altcoins out there in the market, best altcoins for the year 2025. We'll look at Ethereum when is time right time to buy Ethereum. We'll look at Bitcoin because we are heading towards the weekend. Let's look at key areas on where we might expect a dump. Usually on Fridays. Fridays, yeah, Fridays we get this huge market correction. Then on Monday or Sunday, market will start picking in. So all of this is gonna be embodied in today's show. If you are watching like the stream, I appreciate you liking the stream and share it if say you can. Uh, those of you who are watching on X, I'm live on YouTube as usual. So uh, those of you who are watching on TikTok, yeah, if you wanna see my screen, you can go straight away to YouTube and you're gonna see what I'm gonna be sharing on my screen. I cannot share my screen here on TikTok. So first we're gonna look at the liquidation levels. Yeah. And what I want to see, or what I'm looking at here, are the zones where we can expect Bitcoin to go for this month, for this week, and for the day. You know. So let's begin looking at Bitcoin for the month. It's important we look at what might happen this September, right? So let's just see where we are with Bitcoin in September. So it shows that we still have liquidity here this month around $106,000 that they can take Bitcoin to, and we see Bitcoin is also close to $115,000. So it means that we are gonna see a $115,000 Bitcoin this week, next week, I don't know. And if we see a 115,000 Bitcoin, then the theory, or let me not use the theory as if it's theory. Then my analysis is that Bitcoin is gonna go to at least $120,000 before we see any more major correction in the market. It's gonna be playing out because from one 115 is easy for the market makers to push price straight away to about $120,000. So I'm looking at all of these areas to be really like to be important areas trading Bitcoin and altcoin. Bitcoin moves the market, and if you understand how Bitcoin moves, then you are going to be taking advantage of most of the altcoins out there. If you're watching me on TikTok, if you want to see my screen, I'm talking about cryptocurrency, looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, analyzing the market, trading, all this stuff. So if you are interested in all of this, you're gonna head straight away to my bio and then go to YouTube. You know. So now what I want us to look at, like for this month, we can see that Bitcoin can go right up to $120,000, and also can go right up to $106,000. So these are the ranges where we should be playing around. Now let's look at this on the weekly setup. So let's see what we got here. So you can see we have liquidity here above price around um 15,000 right up to $117,000 for the day. So this is the range for the day, and you can see down here we have some liquidity. I think it wouldn't be appropriate like to see the market makers from where we are currently to drop price trade away down there. I think what they are gonna do is attempt to grab the liquidity above price first. And if they're not able to grab the liquidity above price, then they're gonna dump price towards that $106,000 this month. So before the end of the month, we should expect at least 105 to 106,000 Bitcoin. We're gonna look on the chart on the weekly time frame to see the possibility of this taking place. No. So that has that for the week. Now let's look at this for the day. Let's see what we got for the day. Okay, you can see for the day we have liquidity here. This liquidity here around all right up to $115,000. Then we have another one here around $113,000. So this one might be taken out easily. The 113,150. But I'm looking at this one more. This right up to about $115,000. You can see, and then if they want to drive it more, they can earn it at $160,000. You can see up here around the 118,000, yeah, 18,000, $118,750. They can take us there too. So these zones are very important if you are trading. You want to be looking at sell, buy in this area. So if you see price getting to liquidity, you want to be looking for buy there or sell there. Down here you look for buy, up there you look for sell. So you just have to be playing the game like that. You don't have to be like you must not just buy because you want to buy. Focus on where the liquidity is. That's where the market makers are going to push price to. Again, if you're watching me on TikTok, you want to see my screen, head up, right? Head up to YouTube, and you're gonna see my screen. Um, so guys, let's now look at the final time frame, which is a 12 hours time frame. So for the next 12 hours, let's see the possibilities of, oh boy, look at this, guys. This is 50-50. We are in the middle. Now it's gonna boils down to where we have the most liquidity, right? So they can literally take us right down to $112,000 or $116,000. So you can see these are the ranges here that they can take us to, right? This $110,000 is not gonna be something I'm looking at for the next 12 hours until we take out this liquidity around $116,000. Then I might start looking at possibilities for price to go to around $118,000. Now, I'm more concerned with this liquidity here around $115,000 and also the one down here around $113,000. You know, so yeah, give or take, guys, we should be looking at all of this, before we want to buy our altcoin. And if we're gonna see price go to those level, then we're gonna be looking at most of these altcoins out there, meme coins. If you like any altcoin that you like, we're gonna be looking at it to make some sense out of it. So, or if you have any coin that you wanted to look at, you can comment below. Share some love, like the stream. Love you guys. I always appreciate those of you who join me. Um, yeah, most of the time, to take advantage of what is going on in the market. Now, I will establish that with Bitcoin. Let's establish this with Ethereum. Let's begin with the monthly setup for Ethereum and see what we got with for Ethereum. Those of you who are watching me on TikTok, I'm here talking about cryptocurrency. I'm analyzing the markets, Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins. So if you are interested on chatting, on seeing my chart, you can head straight to YouTube. Now you can see, guys, this is Ethereum on the monthly time frame, and these are the possibilities. we can see the market makers take us to $4,552 for Ethereum, and also they can take us right down to about $4,128. So for now we are seeing Ethereum ranging. So Ethereum is not doing anything. If you have like a great board, you'd have been making massive gains here for Ethereum. You know, Bitcoin would have been buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling, making you massive gains here for Ethereum. I'm gonna do a like not now, maybe some time in the future. Tutorials on how to use a grid board. You know, so this is Ethereum on the monthly setup, and let's look at Ethereum for the week. You know, let's see. Now for the week, for the weekly setup, we can guys, if Ethereum is bullish, let's say let me do it this way. If Ethereum wants to continue higher, then we should see Ethereum drop down more this time around. So we want to see Ethereum drop down to 4,000, at least 4,100 or 4,000 price point. That's where we want to see Ethereum drop to. From there now, we can sweep all of this liquidity here around 4,100 and 4,000, or like the 4,000 areas, 4,100, 4,000, 4,200. We should sweep all of that liquidity there. Then we can now start targeting this liquidity around 4,500. Then take it to the next all-time high. I'm looking at 7,000, 8,000, give or take, to be the target if we're gonna play that game. But if we go and grab this liquidity above, let's say around 4,500, then they might just drop us down here, and it's gonna be difficult for us to go back up there. So it's best for them to come first and grab the liquidity below price before they mark price back to the upside. So I'm looking at Ethereum to drop more than to go up. Even though we are seeing this like this weekend, we might see Ethereum drop down to this price point. Now let's look at Ethereum on the trade no on the daily time to see what we have. Okay, you can see. Um, well, I can see this. We have 4,500. This is closer to price. You can grab that. They can send like a stopping volume candle to right there. Then they can grab also this one around 4,600. Then come right down here to grab this one around 4,200. So I mean, guys, um, the market makers, they can do whatever they want to do, right? But when you start seeing price approaching these key areas, then look at the liquidity which is closer to price. In this case, 4,500 is closer to price. So I think they might go for that, first. In that case, they might go straight away to 4,600 too, and then continue to about 5,000. Maybe from there, they might not go to make higher highs, and they might now drop price back downward. I'm just looking at all of these ranges to mean something for my altcoins, all right? Because Ethereum and Bitcoin, they moves the altcoin market, you know. So let's look at Ethereum now on the 12 hours time frame. Let's see what we got here with this bad boy. You can see it's 50-50, but we have more liquidity up there. You know which area? Around 4,500. So if you are an investor of Ethereum, expect more, like expect price to mark more upward, than downward. You know, Ondo, agree. I'm gonna check on Ondo. I'm coming there. Oh, so okay, this is that for Ethereum. Let's now go to our chart. Before we go to our chart, let's just see the fear and greed index for Bitcoin is good. It's now at 54. Back then it was 49, 51. So now um we are getting to somewhere. So looking at crypto bubbles, let's see the coins that have done well for this year. Let's just see which coins have done well this year. Oh boy, Soros is up 22,000%. Hey, imagine you bought Soros this year. We're up to the 2,000%. Bedtrack protocol is up 4,000% this year alone. SPX is up 13,000%. Wow, wow, wow. So, guys, the coins you're seeing here, these are the coins you should focus on if you are trading. Okay, the coins you are seeing here that have done so well this year are the coins you should be looking at to trade because they have high volume. Okay, of course you can trade the other coins, but these coins have proven to be sustainable so far this year. And drop down to the coins in the top 200 category. You see Snack, you see AB, you see Tele, you see Fluid, you see the many of them. You can also drop down to more lower cap coins. You see Chims, XPRO, Meta, Mundang, Nero, Toshi. These coins are gonna still do well, you know. So you need to understand how the market moves in terms of liquidity. No, this year, most of these coins that you are seeing, or like all of these coins you're seeing, have sold or have grabbed most of the liquidity in the market. You know, if you see the crypto cap doing this or that, because of these coins that have, that have accumulated most of this liquidity, you see, at least from the top, right down to the top 500 coins. Okay, so if now we have to go to, they just stick. I like to stick with the top 100 because of liquidity. Yeah, these ones you can choose any of this year and you trade. Ondo has done 65% this year, not bad. Imagine that you invested in Ondo this year. You bought Ondo this year. You should be up 65%. If you bought SRP this year, you should be up 458%. XPX 13,000%. So this is the kind of gains you can make from crypto if you are following the right people. If you are trading with the right people, you're gonna get exposed to most of these gains here. Now, talking about some altcoins out there that we can be trading right now. um I'm gonna, like, let me begin with the Ondo, like the Ondo guy. The Ondo guy. um I think I should be buying this. Yeah, I think I should buy. Let me see. I think I should buy ton. I don't know if I'm already in the ton trade. Let me see. Okay, let me wait a little bit. Maybe after the stream, I'm gonna buy ton. But I'm gonna explain to you guys why I'm buying ton. You know, so ton is the first coin that I'm gonna chat here for you guys. So you see, and I'm like, I've created a video. I'm still editing the video. The video is gonna help you on how to enter and exit the market using the alpha trend. Now, this box you see I mark here is based on this buy signal that the alpha trend printed here. So whenever you see price stays above that time frame, that the zone that you mark, like depending on the time, like depending on the time frame you are looking at, in this case the 4 hours time frame. So when you draw the box here based on on this area where the alpha trend printed, this candle cause the alpha trend to print this buy signal. So whenever price get back there and you see price close above that area, you want to buy. So if you see a candle like this close above, we are now on the 4 hours time frame. You would have gotten these entries long time ago on lower time frame because this huge candle is a 4 hour candle. You would have dropped down to the 15 minutes time frame. Let's go back there. You see, you would have caught this trade here, then you take it to the upside. You can see price got into this zone. The idea is that you are buying out of the range. So you are buying when you see price out of that box. I mean, you would have gotten it anyways, with the tight stop loss here, just closer to the box, right? Closer, like for example, seeing this move here, up, down, and price stayed in the box, and you see something like this, you would have bought and put your stop loss below this, like below here, then you would have caught this right to the upside. So when you do your analysis on the higher time frame, like the 4 hours time frame in this case, you're not buying on that time frame. When price is there, like in this case, you see this candle took us there. Excuse, this candle took us there. This one stayed there. So you would have been in that time frame, or sorry, you'd have been you would have caught um the move on this time frame. Then you go now on the lower time frame to look for your entries, right? So that's how you would have been playing, or you would have played this game. Now, the reason why this is bullish is because price have stayed above that zone that the alpha trend printed a a buy signal, and also you see price rejected at this zone. Why? Because this was the area that the alpha trend printed a sell signal. Guys, this is very important. Like, I've been using the alpha trend for a long time now, and it's very easy, guys, to use the alpha trend. Like, it's very easy. I mean, as I mentioned, the video that I made is coming out soon on how to use the alpha trend. So this is gonna be that entry range, and this entry range is gonna be ranging around the area where the alpha trend printed a buy and a sell signal. So whenever you get an entry here, right? You are looking for the BETONG moving average. I'm gonna create a video also on how to use the BETONG moving average. Now, the BETONG moving average usually act as support and resistance. Not that usually is designed to act as support and resistance, and also as a pivot point for price to change trend, or to confirm change of trend. For example, if we see price stays above, close and stays above the BETONG moving average, right? Then we want to be super bullish for that asset. For now, I'm not super bullish for ton, because um most of this moving average here, like the 50-day moving average, have not crossed and stay above the better moving average. So for now, I'm gonna be treating this as a short-term trade until I see price stays above the better moving average, and this moving average, like the 50-day moving average, make its way um and crisscross this the better moving average in any asset that you are trading. You know, this is very important. And the reason why I'm stressing on this is because this is a style that is free of charge. I don't want you to go out there and be buying indicators and chasing pumps and get the best entry before it even happened. Let's say, for example, like in this case, price was dropping in value, right? And you saw price made this like this SFE here. You know, now what you are looking at, or what you are thinking is, okay, this should be the bottom of this move. You would have bought here, like you would have bought long time ago. Like for me, if like not like for me, I bought ton coin. Yeah, I bought it here when I saw this hammer. Right, this is aggressive entry. I bought it because I saw that price was still like I saw this move, and I assumed that price is gonna at least make its way to the 50-day moving average. Yeah, so I bought it. Yeah, this was clean buy, and it took me right up there to the 50-day moving average. I sold, and I bought again when I saw price made this huge move down here, you know, then I bought here again, and I cash out the profit here around this zone here. Now I'm gonna looking at the next buy. I'm doing this short term buy because price is still around this zone that the buy and the sell signal was created. And before I'm gonna be looking at like if I'm gonna be looking at a longer target or a higher target, I wanna wait to see the moment when price is gonna close above the alpha trend, and then reverse and retest the alpha trend. So reverse now and retest this key areas which is acting now as resistance. Okay, this key areas acting now as resistance in the future is going to act as support, right? So don't, like, guys, you know in the past I've chased pumps, I've chased setups, but when you mature in the space, or when you gain more experience in the space, you turn to discover most of the tricks out there. For some people, they will say trading is gambling, trading is that or this, but guys, trading is an art. Like it entails a lot of thinking, lots of analysis if you want to get it right, and the analysis should be done on higher time frames so that you eliminate most of the noise in the market. So looking at Toncoin now, I would say I can even buy it currently, but I know that if I'm buying it, don't want to see price stays or break and stay below the 50-day moving average. So you can see when price was dropping, price has been below most of the time below the 50-day moving average. But now you see price spending most of the time above this moving average. So this should be okay. I'm looking now for longs more than short. Even though the longs are gonna be short lived, but it's on the on a higher time frame, which means you can do this on like multiple times. If say you want to down time frames to like the 1 hour time frame, you're gonna get even the best entry there too. You can see, oh boy, look at this consolidation here. This would have been an area that would have been a confirmation for you to get in. Why? Because price as a fee down here, this huge buy there, and price rejected this zone multiple times, and then it is a fee again. Huge move to the upside, it breaks structure. I mean, when price breaks structure, what do you expect? Continuation, you know. So, guys, again, um, like it's very easy to like look at the charts at times and be overwhelmed. But if you have gained experience, you look at the chart, you can make like like if I want to make $100 every day, like if I say okay, this is what I want to make every day scalping. If I say I want to make $1,000, it's gonna entail also more hard work. But if I'm able to get my best entry, because like people will say okay, you can get like make this amount of money every day. I will not say it's sustainable to an extent, because there's no guarantee in making that amount of money every day. But if you have the best setup, you can even make more than, you can make $10,000, you can make $100 depending on your capital, you can make even 100 millions depending on your capital. So it boils down to you understanding entry and exit. I've spent so much time on the Ton coin because I have to explain this to you. I'm not just here to say go and buy that, go and do this. I want us to learn. I want you to learn. That's why if say you are watching me and you want to learn trading, you want me to teach you how to trade, I want to recommend you, first of all, join my free Telegram community. The link is found below this video. If you are watching me on TikTok, I'm doing analysis here on YouTube. I'm always live on YouTube. I can share my screen here. If you want to learn how to trade, pick some things, one thing at a time, you can subscribe to my YouTube. The link is found at my bio. Subscribe to my YouTube. Whenever I come live, you can watch my previous videos, gain some experience. I recommend you learn something about trading, about investing. You can wake up in a weekend with just like $100 and you make $10. It can buy you groceries, it can buy you something, right? You can even make, let's say, $1, depending on where you are. I mean, if you can make money like that without you stressing, like, or putting that so work into it, then it's a good thing, right? Depending on how much you have as capital. So I say to people that there's always a way to make free money out there, you know, and all it takes is for you to create that time to learn. So I want to recommend you guys to take this serious. Learn something about trading. The skills of trading is gonna help you. It's gonna help you. So if you wanna, like, you don't have to like to take me one on one. You can just go on YouTube, watch some few videos, join my Telegram community, and then what, like, I've taken some time now to just analyze my chart. If you're following me, you would have been asking some questions. What this mean? And I would have been answering your questions. So I just have to say this to you guys. It's important you learn this. Now I want to go to a different coin. I've been looking at Ton coin. Another coin that I think um we should be looking at currently. Now I'm on the meme coin section. Let me just do Ondo first because this guy wanted me to do Ondo. So let me do Ondo. Where is Ondo? Ondo, 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 Ondo. Okay. You know, I'm happy with Ondo because guys, okay, let me just go back to the 4 hours time frame. I'm smiling. If you follow me, there's no way you will make money. If you don't make money, then maybe you are bewitched by someone. Maybe you are a witch. Yeah, you are a witch. If you follow me and you don't make money, guys, I don't know who you are. Like, I don't know. I shared like let me just go to let me just show this to you guys for fun. I'm gonna do this for fun, right? I'm gonna do this for fun now because I think most of you don't still get it. You don't still get the fact that there are people who knows what they are doing and they can help you get things done. Now, there's no coincidence that the coins I shared here for the week, I'm gonna be doing this every weekend or like yeah, every weekend or every at the beginning of every week. Look at these coins that I shared here, guys, this week. I said these altcoins are looking bullish this week. Check them out. Renda, AR, Tau, and what do you see here? You go through, you scroll down, see that, I shared I didn't put was Ondo not mentioned yet? Oh, I didn't mention Ondo. But I think I mentioned Ondo afterward. Yeah, you see, okay, afterward I mentioned Ondo because this was on the 8th. You can see I mentioned Ondo afterward, and I even like marked the chart of Ondo. Now I want to see the price of Ondo at that time based on this. Let me just see based on that. Let me see the price of Ondo. Ondo was sitting at 0.9082, right? When I made that video, when I posted that. So let's go now to Ondo and let's see where we are with this bad boy currently. That was 0. Let's see now where we are. You see, from this 0 point, it was around this area, yeah? Around this zone here, around this area. That was on the 8th, on the 8th. Yeah, so that was on the 8th, so it was around this area. So I shared that on the 8th. I mean, it was around here, right? So look at where price is currently, right? Look at where price is currently. I shared this when price was here on the 8th. Look at where we are currently, guys. How many percent from where we are? I mean, if you don't see this as something, then as I mentioned, you are rich. You know, you should have been up this week alone 15%. Depending on your capital. Let's say you have $1,000 and you are able to make 15% of $1,000 just like that every week. Like that every week. Just by watching me. You know. So I don't know, but again, except you are a witch. you know. So looking at Ondo now, let's go now to the macro setup. And the reason why, let me just tell you guys the reason why I gave that buy for Ondo. You see, if we zoom out, let me show you guys on the 1 hour time frame this. Now, look at this. Because I think yeah, I gave that on the 8th on the daily time frame. Yeah, I think that was I gave that buy on the daily time frame on the 8th. So this was what happened. Okay, price made a move up here. Like let me walk you guys through the process. Okay, price made this huge move up there, and it break above the bottom moving average. Now look at this retest back there. Price held key level. So because price held key level, and after that, what happened again? Price made this huge move to the upside, you know. price came back here and I saw rejection and I was looking at it at Bitcoin. I'm like, oh, if price made it a way here there last time and price reject and price made this move up here and price was holding back here, I'm saying to myself, wow, this is a buy. You buy here, and then the stop loss is gonna be down there, and the target should be this previous high here, this high here, you know. So dropping now down to the 4 hours time frame, it would have given me more confidence, or it gave me more confidence. Guy, by the way, full disclaimer, I didn't buy Ondo. There's so many coins I can buy, but I have to give this to you guys because I don't know who is watching and who is holding what coin or that coin. So I had to do this. So now looking at this on this time frame, what do you see, guys? You see that price, it was ranging, ranging, and the range was massive. Okay, I love such range. If we see price ranging like this, it means that this zone is being considered as a support zone. Yeah. So this is a support zone, and you can backdate, you can go back, let's zoom out and go back and see why is this zone is this zone being treated like that. You will see that, look at this arrow, is pointing more up, up, up. So price is pointing up, up, up. Now zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. What are you seeing, guys? What are you seeing? This is you're seeing another area here. Yeah. You see this zone that price is holding? Yeah. This is demand zone. So price is coming at a demand zone, and that demand zone is a zone where the alpha trend has printed a buy signal. You're seeing that the alpha trend has printed a buy signal there. Okay, so because this zone printed a buy signal, and we saw rejection here, this would have mean that, oh boy, you want to continue market price to the upside. Trading is all about probability. Like you are telling yourself, okay, if the market makers do this, I'm gonna do that. If they do that, I'm gonna do this. So now, talking about the target for Ondo based on the higher time frame, it's simple. Let's go back to the daily time frame. Let's see where we are in the circle with Ondo. Now, it's been obvious that we should be expecting Ondo. Like, guys, now I will tell you, Ondo, the next target for Ondo is not be here. Let me mark it for you. You tell me some other day that, oh wow, the BETONG mentioned this. So it's simple. This zone that the alpha trend printed a sell signal. This was the candle. I want to get the candle that printed the sell signal. Guys, I'm gonna release a full video tomorrow by God's grace. Um Explaining how I use the alpha trend. So this was the candle that caused the alpha trend to print a sell signal. Now I'm going to mark that zone like this, mark it like this, take it to the future. Now take it to the future. The future, that's the next target. you know, this is the next target for Ondo. So if you're buying Ondo right now, then your target should be this zone up there. So now that Ondo is leaving the bottom moving average, I don't think Ondo, maybe Ondo is gonna come back there. But let's say, for example, let me mark this properly for you. So this should be the target for Ondo. Now you can cash out your profit here if you want to. I'm gonna recommend, if you're in Ondo trade, cash out your profit here. But at the same time, I'm looking at this structure to mean, okay, They attempt, failed, 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 and now they are coming again back then, and they have been putting higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. So it means this move can break above and go straight away to the upside. So Ondo is gonna pump. Ondo will pump. That's what I'm looking at. Maybe not like instantly because we are looking at this on the daily time frame, but that's the target. Okay, so if you're patient, the end of like the whole of this month, you can like buy spot or just maybe 2x leverage and take Ondo to Valhalla. You can take Ondo to Valhalla, right? Yeah. Now, we other coin here that we should look at apart apart from Ondo, APT. Now, guys, I'm giving you bad boys that are ready to pump. I would say currently APT is gonna go to $5 next week. Now it will depend on what price you're gonna do for the next 2 hours. Okay, if you see APT like this trade, I think this trade will happen soon. In the next 2 hours, this trade should happen because right now we are closing or we are rejecting. Let me show you guys what I'm trying to say here. So right now we are rejecting the 50-day moving average on the daily time frame. So if the next candle begin above the 50-day moving average, then there's high chances, guys, we are gonna target the bottom moving average, which is gonna take us to about $5 for APT. I'm fascinated. I'm like, oh boy. So let's now see this on the 4 hours time frame because I want us to establish something here. What do I want us to establish? It's simple. I want us to establish key areas that price have broken. Okay, first key area is this zone here. Price was trading below most of the time, right towards this downside, more below the 50-day moving average. Now we have quick crossed it, and look at where we are currently. Price is sitting now at this pivot point of the bottom moving average. Remember, I told you the bottom moving average is acting as support and resistance and also as a pivot point. I'm going to do a whole series on how to use the bottom moving average. This is free of charge, guys. Everything I say here to you guys is free. I mean, free. FREE, free. I'm not charging you anything. I want everyone to succeed. I want everyone to make it. I don't want you to go out there and say you must pay for this indicator, you must pay for this to make money. No, this is free. I think this is my legacy. To I'm building a legacy to help people out there. But again, not everyone will take the advantage. Many are called, few are chosen. That's what the Bible says. Many are called, few are chosen. So you might be that few who are choosing. So this candle for the next 2 hours, 5 minutes, we are gonna see a massive pump for Ondo, right? Sorry, for APT. Look, boom, boom, and boom. Let me give you the let me show you guys the trick here. Look, look, look. But at the same time, also, I'm looking at this. Say, okay, maybe because we are approaching Friday, we might see some sort of minor pullback, but overall, this is a bullish move. See, it came here. See, it came here. So I should be expecting price at least to go up there, reject, and maybe use stopping volume candle here and grab this liquidity around this 50-day moving average, then boom, back to the upside. So but if you look at the general setup, it's bullish. It's bullish. So I want us go back to the daily time frame. I want us to see the target. Because if we are to break this structure on the daily time frame, which area is gonna be that area to break to confirm the structure, right? So we want to see price break and stay above the $5 price point, and this should take us to about, let me just say, first of all, we want to see price break and close above, let's say, grab this liquidity here. So it should take us to 5.48, So from there, we can expect pullback, to the alpha trend, sorry, pullback to the beta moving average for continuation to the upside. Right. So this whole range here is accumulation range for APT. We are gonna experience a massive spike for APT. This whole range here, this range is accumulation range. So if you wanna get this bad boy, then get it when price is still in this range. You know, so you can buy APT right now. We're gonna play the swing trade game. Of course, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to give you financial advice. I'm someone who says something but knows nothing. I'm just saying what I'm doing. Yeah. So if you want to buy this bad boy, good and fine. But this is the range. See, this is the range. And this week, this is how it for the next 2 hours, APT will pump. So I'm one of my trade this weekend will be APT. Trust me, guys. If I'm gonna be trading any coin this week, it's gonna be APT because APT, that's Aptos, is getting ready to make a massive move to the upside. Trust me. This is a perfect setup here. Now, if we have to play the alpha trend game, okay, it's simple. Now, this zone where the alpha trend printed a sell signal, you see, far as price is above that area you are buying. If price is below, you are selling. So, this sell signal was created here. Let me mark it. This candle was a candle that created this candle here. Was a candle that created this sell signal. So let me just mark it here and take it back there. So you now see why I'm bullish, right? We are above that zone. And when the video I'm gonna release come out and you watch it, you're gonna understand more what I'm trying to convey here. So we are above that zone where the sell signal was created, meaning we are bullish. Right. Now let's go to see which area created another sell signal. This zone here, there was another sell signal here, here, you know. So this should be the first target for us to experience price. It should be the first target. So if we see a huge spike, it should take us to around 4.8. Then price should cool down a little bit from there. If price cool down from there, then which candle printed the next buy? This candle here printed the next buy. Yeah. So if say we see price reject there, then we can see the next the next movement should take us around this area where this zone ended. Now, if you now see price above there, then you know we are going straight to this previous area where the alpha trend printed a sell signal. Yeah, guys, it's like guys, it has taken me a lot of time to like a lot of research, a lot of back testing to get to this point where I am. So I'm excited. I'm doing this TA with you guys at the same time. I'm doing it for myself. Like I would have been doing this at my own corner alone. But now I have to do it with you guys so that in the future I don't have to come here and do this again. So it's a nice way to help do your TA and at the same time help others do their TA. So I want to mark this zone now. This was the candle that created this sell signal to the downside. The whole like all of this sell signal, like all of this dump here was or started here. This was the candle that instigated that dump. So I want to mark this zone right to the end because it's important. It's important to me in the future. I'm gonna be waiting for price to get there so I can cash out my profit and wait for continuation. Guys, this is something I've witnessed. Price is always gonna go there and then cool down from there. So let me refresh this now and save it for the future. You know, if I zoom out from where I am right now, if you are buying APT now, just to target that upside that I mentioned. Let's see how much you can make as profit. Oh boy. Um, let's see how much you can make as profit. What's going on now? My OBS is not responding. Let me see. My OBS is not responding. Okay, now it's responding. Okay, now it's responding. So, okay, now it's responding. So, if you are to buy this year, then you take the ride to the upside. We are looking at about, let's say, 1x. Oh boy, 1x. So you can 1x your investment just by buying APT. I know price will not go there. I know it's not good there because this is one of the best projects in the space. Okay, but don't take my word for it. You know, do your own research. I am not a financial advisor. I'm someone who does like this for fun, for education. So make sure you do your own due diligence before you get involved in crypto in general. Yeah. So yeah, APT. I've already marked my zones for APT. I already know where I'm gonna get in, where I'm gonna get out, and the instances where I'm gonna like, okay, now this bad boy is ready to fly. For now, we are still gonna be struggling, to break out of this resistance here. Break out of it until we get to that point, yeah, which is above. Price is gonna be above the alpha trend. Sorry, above the beta moving average. From there, we are going straight up there. Then from there, we are going straight up there. It's like a train. Whoop, 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 whoop. Something like that. Oh, my coffee is cold. Mm. Ah, that coffee is cold. Um, which other coin is here that we should look at? I've looked at Ondo. I've looked at APT. Let me see what Dot is doing because I think Dot is playing that game that I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to see with APT. So Dot is playing that game now. You can see, yeah. Actually, guys, um, a buy now is Dot. A buy now is Dot. Let me see. I think you should wait a little bit, not buy now, because um, let me see. Well, it depends on what will happen um for the next 1 hour 55 minutes. So let me just drop down to the 1 hour time frame. I want to see what happened today with Dot. So hmm, it's tricky. It's tricky. Let's look at this on the 4 hours time frame. Let's see. Okay. So now I don't think we're gonna see price just go straight away up there. Well, we might see it, but I don't think it might happen. But if it happens, go up there, then we're gonna expect some sort of pullback here. So if we see pullback, I think this weekend, maybe that will be an entry. So I'm looking now at this zone where the alpha trend printed a buy signal on the 4 hours time frame. So I'm gonna go there now to market. This is where I'm gonna set up a signal there, like a trade sorry, notification. So yeah, I want to set a notification here, waiting for price, and it is close to the 50-day moving average, right? So on the 4 hours time frame. So this can happen. I'm gonna place that um trade signal there, or let me say notification. Price get there, I'm gonna be notified, then I'm gonna buy APT. So I wanna go now. Let me just mark this with mark this. So I look at this now on the 1 hour on the daily time frame. So going now to the daily time frame, oh boy, guys, you see it makes sense. It makes sense. So we can come back here, right? But at the same time, guys, I'm looking like, oh, we like, okay, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Let's just wait to confirm this the next 1 hour, um, 50 minutes. Yeah, that's the only thing, because you can see there's strong resistance here. So they can take us up there to grab this liquidity here, up there, then drop back there, then take us. So yeah, they can take us back. So this could be the play or the next target for this week. Like, let's say from next week, can play this game. They can go up there, come back here, then you can get that entry here, that perfect entry here. But if we have to play by this by this, let's say, this trend line here, so you can see it can bring us back there. So from there we're gonna buy. I mentioned, guys, I'm doing this myself too. In the future, I'm gonna I'm gonna be buying based on this. So yeah, we should expect breakout anytime from now. Those of you who use trend line, you see the perfect zone here. Yeah, it's breaking out now. So it's breaking out now, yeah. So this breakout should take us at least up there. Then we trade back here. You're buying here, take us back up there. So I think we should still expect some sort of drop here before we see the next big move to the upside. You know, I think so. I think so. Oh, those of you who are watching on TikTok, hope you are enjoying the show. If you want to join me live here, just request, and I'm gonna add you. If you have any question, just request. Let me see if I can add some people here. The Sapovalo. Let's see if he come here. If you have any question, you can ask your question. Who is also is here. If you have any question, ask a question. If you watch, I can see you guys have been watching for a while now. You know, yeah, feel free to ask questions, and I'm gonna respond to you accordingly. Okay, let's see, where are we now? We are with dot. Which other coin I should look at now? Let's look at Metis DAO. Okay. This one is an important well, is a little bit risky, but because I know the history of this coin, so I'm gonna say we are at a discount zone, right? For Metis DAO. The price is holding key zones right now. Yeah, the key area that price is holding. Yeah, if you look at back then, so this is just accumulation zone. Accumulation zone. It's not ready to break and then fly to the moon. So I'm gonna be waiting to see how price is gonna react. For like, okay, I think I wanna buy Metis DAO, to like the next let me say next 1 hour 50 minutes. I'm gonna buy Metis DAO, and my target is gonna be the 50-day moving average. So let me see how many percent gains I'm gonna make from that by the 4% gains. Right. If you're watching, you can, tap your screen, show some love, and I appreciate that. I don't really have any like TA for you guys here with for Metis DAO. All I can say is, okay, this was the candle that printed the sell signal, yeah. Or let's begin with this one. This was a candle, this one, yeah, and the candle is in correspondence to this other candle here that printed the sell signal. So I'll say we mark it like this. We take it, just take it right up there, this zone, right up there towards the area where the sell signal was marked. So this is the zone where you are accumulating. Okay. So if we drop now down to the 4 hours time frame, you're gonna see that look. This is a buy, guys. It's a buy. This is a buy, Oh boy. Oh, this look at this hammer, yeah. I missed this entry on the 4 hours time. This would have been a perfect entry. Oh boy, that was hmm. Mhm. Anyways, I'm gonna look for another entry for the next 4 hours. But I think this one can take us up. You know, because price is rejecting or is bouncing from the 50-day moving average. You know, so yeah, this is pretty awesome. And the target, guys, is the bottom moving average. Yeah, no, yeah, I think that should be the target. You know, again, when you see price get out of that zone, at this marked area, then be rest assured that we are gonna be targeting. Let me see which candle printed a sell signal. This one. So because this candle printed the sell signal, yeah, this should be where Metis DAO is going after that move. So we're gonna see price play around here, in, let's say, 1760 and 17, yeah, $17. So this move here will take us straight there. Okay. Um Hello. My wife is here. She want to take me to bed. I thought my wife want to take I thought my wife want to end the show like, get to bed, baby. No, I'm not coming to bed. Oh boy. So I'm looking at this zone to mean to be the target, and you can see the sell signal was created here and also here. You see here, this candle also created a sell signal here. So this should be the zone where we should expect some sort of rejection if price is gonna be moving to the upside. And also, if you look at here, this candle was a candle that printed a buy signal to like it took us right up there. So at the same time, I'm looking at this and like, okay, if we have to get into a perfect trade, then we can add this zone here, then take it back there. Like if you want to be more accurate, you can mark it there like this, take it right to that end, you know, and then you are getting in like, yeah, if you see the next candle closes here, oh boy, you're getting in straight away. But I think this should be the end, like the end of this um zone here. You are getting in, but at the same time you can see that if you get out of this zone, this target now is visible or is doable. We have only one stumbling block here, which is the BETONG moving average. From there, we are going straight away to the moon. Okay. How many hours have I been streaming currently? Let's see. I've been streaming for 1 hour 5 minutes. Oh boy. Oh boy. I've been streaming for 1 hour 5 minutes. If you are watching, guys, to if you want to I want me to analyze any of your coins, then comment the coin. I'm gonna do my best to analyze it. Like the stream at least. Like the stream. If you're watching, like the stream, like it. Thumbs up. Um yeah. Which other coin we should look at now? Let's see. What is Bera Chain doing? What is Bera doing? Okay, guys, this is another play here, and based on how we use the alpha trend, right? This candle printed a sell signal. This candle here, a sell signal, and this candle here printed a buy signal. So, um, we are going to be looking at a huge buy for Bera Chain from this zone, from here on the 4 hours time frame, right? So you can allow price to play out and get there. You start looking for that buy when you see price there. In that case, price should be above at least this resistance, which is now support, which is like this resistance currently, yeah, this resistance, yeah, you know. So it's gonna be tricky for Bera Chain. Let's look at this on a daily time frame. Let's see. Yeah, it makes sense because this was the area that printed on the daily time frame. This candle printed a buy signal for Bera. See, this candle printed a buy signal. So it's just like, okay, we are in the zone, the buy area zone. See, we are in that buy area zone. So if we see the next candle close out of this range, then we can take the next right to this area where this sell. Oh, price got there already. You see, like, guys, price got there already. This candle was the one that printed a sell signal. See, price got there already. This movement, yeah. So if we are going back there to the upside, maybe we are forming like, let's say it should be based on I should be forming a trend line here. So from this, if we go up there, then we can expect price to come back somehow, somewhere there, in continuation. So that's what I'm looking at for Bera Chain. This is also a good play. Let's just look at what Bitcoin is doing. Oh, like let me see. OD has been doing so well. Now, I think, okay. Oh boy, it's good that I'm looking at OD right now. Oh boy. So this sell candle has been rejected here after this huge move to the upside. So, like, it's like, again, I'm gonna release a video tomorrow by God's grace that's gonna explain more of this. So if I would have marked this if I would have done this analysis long time ago, I would have bought all the year. Like, I would have just scrambled for all the year, and I would have been in profit like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days now. That's massive gains, right? So this whole movement here now currently is sitting at a critical support zone, which is around the alpha trend, but we are above the 50-day moving average. So we want to see at least price like the next daily candle begin above the alpha trend. This candle has already given us a clue that that's where we are going to. So I'm gonna be looking also for more longs for Audi. Because you can see, like the structure is fantastic. After this huge move here, price reverse and price held this level here. SFE price SFE, they're like this divergence, here. Then the next move to the upside. So yeah. Oh. This is good. This is good. Mm. So let's look at the let's look at Bitcoin. Well, I told you we are going there. We are going there. We are going there. We are going there. Oh boy, we are going to $116,000. Like the analysis I did, it's happening. It's gonna happen. Yeah, we're going there. Now let's look at liquidity. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, I saw this coming. I saw this coming. You wanna grab this liquidity? Is 35 million, yeah. The 1 million also there. 42. Oh, wow, lots of money there. Wow, guys, there's so much money above price. I think we are going up there. Yeah, we are going up there, guys. We are going up there. We are going up there. Wow. Yeah, guys, we are going to look at the volume and look at the liquidation, the short liquidation, which is going on, which is currently going on. A lot of shorts are being liquidated currently. By look at the different chart. Yeah, we are going up there. Like if you are watching and you have not yet subscribed to my channel on YouTube, subscribe to my channel on YouTube. The channel's name is the BETONG Crypto. The link is found at my bio. So just go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's just look at this. What is going on here on the 1 hour time frame with Bitcoin? Yeah, you see, this bad boy is super bullish. Oh boy. I miss this this aerodrome entry. I was looking at aerodrome here. I missed the entry. It was on the 15 minutes time frame. Let me go show you guys how I missed that entry. Price, it was here. Price came here, and I missed this entry on, like I missed the entry here. See, I missed that entry here today. I also miss it during the um in the US session. But I think tomorrow we're gonna get a dump. You know, tomorrow that's what is going on. We're gonna get a dump. So I'm gonna recommend you guys, most of you, to stay out of the market. Tomorrow we are gonna experience more downward trend. I think precisely during the ASEAN session. So maybe I'm gonna be here until Asia. Hmm. Yeah, during the ASEAN session, we should expect more dump. Like price have to like there's a lot of imbalance. Yeah, right down here you see a lot of liquidity around these areas. You know, come and grab it somehow. At least on the 15 minutes time frame. Yeah. Yeah. I can see. Thanks for the love. Much love to you. Thanks so much. Appreciate you. Um, yeah. We might experience a Bitcoin dump. I think so. Bitcoin has hit $115,000. Let's grab that liquidity there. Let's just go to the liquidity hit. Like you see, yeah, Bitcoin has grabbed that liquidity there. See, this is a sign that the market is getting ready to reverse. See, yeah, it happened here, it reversed. It happened here, it reversed a little bit. So at least it's getting ready to cool down a little bit. This is it means liquidation, like short liquidation. About 3 million here, about 1 point something million, 3 million, go up there. Yeah, so but there's still liquidity here. So we can see price go right up to about $116,000. You know, but mean okay, the trend is ended at least. You see, if we look down here, you see, happens here, it happens here, and then price play out and reverse the upside. You see here. So this is very important. I love this. Coin ank. It's useful for me. I can use this. I can to print money. Not that I can use it. I use it to print gains in the market. You know, within Bitcoin. Let's see. Let's refresh Bitcoin. You see that the liquidity has been it up here. It's gonna disappear. Yeah, you can see it's been taken out. We still have some around. Yeah, some is still there until maybe they can spike to $116,000. If I look at the chart of Bitcoin currently on precisely on the daily time frame, you see that price is approaching this value area high area, which is um around $118,000. But again, the rejection or the big resistance level is at around $16,000. That's why I think we should expect some sort of reversal from there first. Price should do something like this. Maybe throughout this weekend, price can do something like this on the daily time frame. From there, from up there, hold this zone, then now continue to the upside or target this $120 $20,000 for Bitcoin. You know, but if we fail to break and close above the value area high, okay, then we might just drop down to $97,000 for Bitcoin, or back to the POC, which is going to be around $104,000. It makes sense because of previous price action. See it clearly. You know. So let's just keep our hands crossed and see what will happen with Bitcoin. You know, if you're watching and you have any question, feel free to post your question, and I'm gonna respond to you accordingly. I think in a couple of minutes I wanna end the live stream. I've been here um one 1 hour 23 minutes. So let's say in 6 minutes I should drop this, right? Or maybe I can just do 2 hours, just do 2 hours live stream. My coffee is finished now. Now I'm gonna mark key areas. Well, I'm not gonna do that on the 15 minutes time frame at least. Let me just see. Hmm. I want to do something with Bera chain first. Let me see. Because I'm in a Bera chain. Um, I'm in a trade here. Maybe I should just stay in the trade until, yeah, because um we have experience today from Bera chain from top there to the Asia, right? Down here to US. So Asia can pick it again here, then take it up there for Bera chain. So I think I got a good entry. I'm gonna be patient with this. I think Asia is gonna start and Bera chain is gonna fly, make good profits. Oh boy. Yeah. Let's see. At least they should recover half of this candle. So because they haven't recovered half of this candle yet, oh, they're almost there. Yeah, price is almost there. Hmm. Let me see this on the daily time frame. Yeah, it looks okay. If we close, if the daily time frame close above, let me just take out this. Yeah, if we see it close above at least the 50-day moving average, then it's good sign. So I'm gonna wait a little bit to see. I wanted to close my trade, but you see, I want to see what price we're gonna do. You know, at least even if price is not able to close above the alpha trend, but it should be within this range. So let's just see what will happen with Bella Chain. Who am I? Who are you? My name is there. So who are you? I'm a ghost. Who are you? Who are you? What a question. Who are you? Oh boy. I'm the Betong. My name is there. So you join the live stream, you don't see my name. Who are you? Who are you? I'm a ghost. Nice to meet you, my friend. One love. I'm here doing analysis on the crypto market. I've like shared a lot of stuff here. So if you are interested in trading, you want to learn, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link is found at my bio. You go to my bio, you're gonna see the link to my YouTube channel. You know, there I help people to learn how to trade. I help them with the best entries. I help them because I believe that if say you are actually out there and not taking advantage um of the financial market, precisely trading, then you might be missing a lot. So I want a situation where everyone, even those who are busy with their job, you can just spend 2 hours, like 2 hours, 1 hour a day, or let's say um weekends when you have time, spend or at work doing your lunch break, can spend just 30 minutes and make money from the market. Even if you're making just $10, it's something. Even if you're making just $5, it's something. You can buy you groceries, you can buy you bananas, you can buy you chickens, you can buy you meat. You can buy you something. So if you're able to make that every day, let's say you're able to make $5 like that every day. Imagine in a year. Just imagine that you have a bill that you're paying $10 every month, a bill. Let's say phone bill or something like that. This can be paying your phone bill, right? So there's a lot of thinking. You can literally come to the market with $50 or $100, and you make money from the market just like that. You know, so I'm here to share my experience, and at the same time to build my confidence myself. You know, because every day I talk about this, I learn something new. Like today, like yesterday, I was doing a video, and in the course of the video, I learned something new. you know, so I really enjoy what I do. I love it. I like it. Those of you who have been here with me for some time now, you can understand, or you can see, like what, um, like how far we have come with this, and the future is bright. You know, so if you want to, I mean, follow me everywhere, just subscribe to my YouTube. Subscribe. I'm gonna be smiling at you. Mm. And whenever I come live on YouTube or TikTok, I'm trying to do live YouTube and TikTok at the same time. I should be taking advantage of TikTok. I think there are awesome people on TikTok who are looking for this such an opportunity. And if I do this every now and then, I'm gonna find someone who is gonna learn something today or tomorrow or the next day. You know, yeah. So let me see who is ready to join me here live. Who is ready to join me here live? Who is ready? Who is ready to join me here live? Now, back on YouTube. Where were we, guys? Let's just look at all of our trades. Let's see. Okay, OD is closing, as I mentioned, is closing above the bottom moving above the alpha trend, which is good sign. Meaning the next daily candle will begin above the alpha trend. So OD will be bullish, and you can see also on a daily time frame, the 5-day EMA and the 13-day EMA are crossing um the 50-day moving average. You know, just got the number one gifter. Baby F, baby F, my number one gifter. Just got the number one gifter batch. Love you, sis. How are you doing? That's my able baby F. How are you doing? Not sleeping? Hello. Hello. Yeah, good evening. I can I can hear you. I'm streaming from Sweden. Oh, where in Nigeria? Oh, Delta State. Okay. So how is Delta State today? Yep, yep, yep. Good evening, baby F. Good evening. You're not sleeping yet. What's going on? You're up. Ah, okay. I always see you, but when I'm seeing you, I'm always doing live too. At time I follow your stuff, so yeah. Pray for us. Thank you so much. Same here. So guys, again, I'm gonna insist because I think most of you are just joining me now. I'm a crypto trader and an investor. I've been doing crypto for the past 5 years now. Like, you know, full time, 5 years now. So I've gained a lot of experience. I've made money, lose money, and I've learned the hard way, trading and investing. And what I've realized is this: if you are able to learn how to trade something like, maybe you're not like the best trader out there, but you learn a strategy that can make you $10 every week or every day. It's gonna be worth it if you add that to your job. Let's say you are so busy, you have a job, right? And you actually want to make extra income somewhere. You can make that from trading. Trading can give you that extra income, you know. And this is something I think most people are looking for, are striving for. They want this, they want to get this. Okay. But they don't have that someone to teach them, to guide them on how to go about it. That's why on my channel, I try as hard as possible to make things easy for everyone, to make things easy for the layman out there, for the most bewitched person, the most foolish person, let me put it that way, or the most stupid person that people might think, oh, this person is stupid, or the most intelligent person, or the most this, or you can name it, to be able to grab and try out this at home. Because if you are able to buy groceries, to pay a phone bill, to pay your taxi from money you make just like that from the internet, then it means you are actually gonna be making passive income. Like we can call that passive income. Right. So if you are able to make $1, $2, $10 from $100 investment, not that you are investing in me. No, no, no. I mean, like you have like your capital $100 that you are trading. It's your money. You're not gonna give me, you know, but you're just gonna be following what I'm doing, and you're gonna be making money like that. Of course, do I guarantee every day you make money? No, not guarantee that. I guarantee that most of the time you make money if you actually follow the right strategy. So it's not like a get rich quick scheme. No, it's not like that. No, it's something you have to create time. The time is not like you do it every day. You can create time weekends, like 1 hour a day, right? Or if you don't have that time, maybe you are a mom at home when your kids are gone to school. You can create some time after that. Then you learn one thing every day. You learn one thing within the space of, let's say, 3 months. You must have developed a skill that will be game changing for you. That skill, no one can take it away from you. Every day you are gonna be perfecting that skill, like improving that skill. It wouldn't be as if you are actually gonna be going down, down, down. It means every day you are gonna be growing, growing, growing. My face is like this because I'm using the red light. That's why it's in my face like that. If I change the red light to the white light, let me change the lights. Um let me see. Am I okay like this, guys? You like, I'm using the brown lights, something like that. Shut down Siri. Siri is shut down. So you can gain this skill, and the good thing is you are not alone. You have someone here who can guide you along the way. So all I can say to you is this: just go now to my bio, subscribe to my YouTube channel. After you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, be available. Most of the time I come live. Join my Telegram group, you know, of the every now and then, you know. My wife is here. My wife said she goes to bed. Guys, in 6 minutes, no, in 8 minutes, I'm gonna be drop the life off. Life off. But at least to an extent you understand what I'm trying to say here. You know. Yeah. So you don't need too much money. You know, don't need too much money to do this. Who is this? What are you showing me? What are you showing me like that? What are you showing me? You don't speak English? Just watch. Abibi. You are watching what game? What are you doing? Uh, uh, who is this guy? Mm. Who is this guy? Lydia Knight. Lydia Knight follow the host. Lydia Knight. Let me stay on this bearer chain. Um, let me see. Should I cash out this profit? I think I should cash out bearer chain. Let me see. Yeah, Bitcoin has grabbed this liquidity here, guys. So, hmm. Baby F, good night. Good night, good night. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the gift. Much appreciated. Bonk is doing so well. Let's see, Bonk. We mock coin. Yeah. Most of these coins are giving us perfect entry for next week. So we're gonna experience pullback with Bonk. Maybe right down here. I don't know, but I want to see stay above at least the alpha trend and the 50-day moving average. Yeah, guys. In 3 minutes, I'm going off. No, um, thanks for those of you who have been here with me throughout the live stream. How many hours have we been live? We have been live for almost 2 hours. Wow, almost 2 hours. Let's see. Is um about to break out. Bitcoin, Bitcoin also is about to break out. SPX, Kushi, Kushi is bullish. Kushi is bullish. Degen, let's see. Degen. Oh, Degen is looking somehow awesome. You see, I think Degen should be another coin that I'm gonna be buying. Wow, this bad boy can fly. You can see. Oh, it can fly tomorrow or this weekend. Wow. Let's see, baby Dogecoin. Yeah, baby Dogecoin. Bullish. Let's see Dogecoin. Oh boy. All right, guys. I think this is the end of the show. Thanks for joining. All of you who have been here with me on YouTube, most appreciated. See you guys the next one.